What's going on, gamers? So we have some stuff to reply to here, and it's not about GameStuh. I don't really care about replying to him. This is going to go back to chaos, so we can understand situations here. By the way, if you don't like the fire, get out the kitchen. You know what I mean? Don't try to provoke me and then play victim. I can't stand this type of behavior, dude. Like I said, stop acting like a fraud and just admit that you're a terrible human being. Okay, so he says you made it personal with chaos. First of all, wrong. Are you guys ready for this? Because this is my thing with people like this. I want to tell you how these people to me are so slow and fake that it doesn't make any sense. You ready, guys? Get ready, because this is I'm about to tell you why I do what I do. All right, so I'm gonna tell you something. This chaos dude, right? Because they couldn't handle this simple definition. Somebody sent him after me. That's okay. To say that I made it personal with him is the most manipulative fake garbage I've seen, because this guy tried to paint my character as crashing out. He tried to paint to the world that I was crashing out, right? That I'm just a fiery being. Like I said, you lukewarm, that's not my problem. You don't let the heat get your ass out the kitchen, like I said. And when you do that, you invite in all those comments and they were all talking mess behind my back. Who's made it personal? I didn't say anything to the dude. You made it personal. You took it personal. Then you made the video about me. You posted a title purposely trying to provoke and trying to paint me to the world as crashing out. Fakely, like you do with a lot of people. And then after that, I'm insulting you. No, you insulted me by trying to paint my picture and my character falsely to the world. And then you want to play victim and play cool. Like I said, you are a fraud if you do that. Now, do I have something serious against the chaos guy or anything? No, but I want you to think about this, dude, because I had no problem with you before that. But the fact that you're going to do that and then try to act like I'm some bully, because it's what trying to paint me as some guy picking on somebody. Like, hold on. No, first of all, you made the video. You started the smoke. You opened the door. And then you're trying to back off because you got slammed. And then you said, and then this scrap dog comes after me, right? Who like I said, dude, I beat you 10 times over. All you're doing is running from the Xbox problem and ignoring it instead of facing them one-on-one like a man. You didn't face the Xbox problem one-on-one. We were talking about Xbox here. You ran away from the Xbox problem and you coped on the Nintendo bubble and you tried to insult me and look for an angle on the Nintendo world. You're coping very hard because you're not facing the truth like a man. I'm telling you, dude, just stop, bro, because the only thing that's going to be here is people just saying what they're saying. You're fake, you're a fraud, you got your channel deleted, you've harassed people for 8 straight years. Me and you have made an agreement to move on. You didn't honor your agreement like a man. You broke that agreement. Like I said, everything about you is fake. We made that agreement. You didn't have to do anything. Just like you made that last video trying to tell me about who I am. You don't know me in real life. And try to say people call me some G. You don't know me. This is what I mean. This is the problem that I have with people like you. Who do you think you are? Everything that you've made on me, you've consistently been wrong. And then you didn't even ask me why I did that. You just assumed, and then you ran to the Nintendo fanboy stuff because you want to try to beat down on Nintendo because you can't stand that the brand that you represented failed and took a dump on you. And you swallowed it and swallowed the load. And you defend anti-consumer behavior and corporate greed. And you attack content creators telling the truth. And said, this is how I feel about your 7 deadly sins, right? Getting intense, getting hot on it, right? Not crashing out. I'm totally fine and healthy. But you see, when you try to do all this, because that's the only thing you have left, you're grabbing onto the deepest, most desperate move you've ever had. Just crashing out, and he's doing this, and he's insulting me, and trying to play the victim. I'm the bully. Not going to work over here, like I said. I'm shutting all this stuff down. Then he says, I addressed the gaming topics you made. That was it. People can have the right to disagree with things, AGN. Whoever said that? Oh, that's funny, right? That I don't think it's an Xbox, right? Hypocrite. But people can disagree with things, right? But they sent him after me to insult me and make that video and paint me as crashing out because I don't disagree passionately, right? I'm crashing out. See what I mean? You're fake. You're a hypocrite. Look in the mirror, dude. Look in the mirror. You are a hypocrite. You disagree with me, so you're coming to my channel, insulting me, breaking the code that we agreed with to move on like man. Like you over harass everybody else. Like I said, dude, everything about you, I'm telling you, it's hard for me to respect you because you're a fraud and you won't admit that you're lying. But you don't have to because I know you are. You see what I mean? All this because Chaos called it an Xbox handheld? No. See? Once again, assuming. See, guys? Everything about this guy is assuming, but he doesn't know. What I just tell you, you made a video about me and you said I'm crashing out and you called me a fanboy. Boy, is that not provoking somebody, guys? Come on, let's be real here as man. If I made a video about anybody right now and I said, this fanboy is crashing out, I started at war with him. I invited people in to talk mess about him in comments. And now I'm just some guy just crashing out over Xbox. But millions of people crashed that website and unsub. See, this is what I mean, this fake behavior. Everybody knows this too, except the people that are defending this garbage, subhuman behavior. At this point, it's getting pathetic. And like I said, don't be surprised if your channel might be taking it down again, man. Stop harassing people. Because that's all you know how to do. Can you be a functional human being and make an intelligent thumbnail and make a video that is unified? Because Christ don't run around harassing people like you do. And you still continue to do it. Like I said, you are not Christ-like at all. You're two-faced. And if you want to support the Democratic Party, be honest about it. At least I respect an open Democratic person. Hey, I respect you for being honest about it. You know what I mean? Not trying to come with the fake Jesus stuff. He don't want nothing fake. I don't know who you talking about at all, right? Let's go to some comments here, right? I'm with you, AGN. We ready? Go to GameStuh streams. It's all Xbox copium. I like GameStuh. I'm cool with him, but his fan base is entirely Xbots now. This guy said he liked you, and he said that you're fake. And it's all Xbox, because that's all you defend is Microsoft, and you harass Nintendo and PlayStation. You're one-dimensional. I play on all platforms. Then you try to say certain other things, but your actions speak louder than your words, dude. Everything you say, you do the exact opposite. You didn't honor anything, like I said. So as far as I'm concerned, you are a fraud. Prove me wrong then. See, I don't hate you or anything. I don't wish nothing horrible on you, but I'm basically just being genuine. Everybody knows I'm genuine. You see, coming in with all this copium, trying to say GameStuh this, and then coming to people to over-like the post from your thread, and it makes it look like false vanity. Just like this bot over here, let's be real, Clute tried to come and say, Mother effer talks way too tough for a 300 follower account. What, you know what I told him? Get your ass smoked. What does vanity have to do with the truth? Get put in your place, bot, because you think vanity has anything to do with truth. Who had 12 followers? See all those little empty likes? You can give them 1,000 likes. You wanna know what? If it's a lie deep down. You just got 1,000 people supporting a lie. You wanna try that dualism game on me? I'm too smart for you, man. You just don't get it. Yeah, you are messing with a sun being. You just don't get it. And it sees right through you with its rays, right down to the core of your soul, how filthy it is. I never seen you go out of your way and make amends with a man and ask for forgiveness. Anybody you harass, where? I did it. And anything I've done anybody wrong, I apologize for. You see what I'm saying? I see you do that. I just gave you an example and set an example for you, by the way. Let's see if you're man enough to do that. And I go apologize to people you've done wrong. Can you do it? Can you go apologize? Say, you know what, Reforge? I never did this as a man. I should have never put your wife up on the internet. You ever did that? Because the longer you sit on things, the more cowardly you are to me. Did you ever clean out your consciousness and clean out your closet? What you doing in my corner? I don't want to do a slap symbol though, but you get what I mean. See, because I'm just slapping you up against the head with the stars. It ain't like I want to physically bully you or anything, but it's a metaphor. You're not coming to my page picking at me. You see what I'm saying? Trying to bully me. I don't think so. You can slap down. You see what I mean? This ain't crashing out. No, this is a reaction, hyena. I'm a lion. Roar! Sit down. You see what I mean? I'm coming from the high ground. You're just a little hyena scrapping at the bottom in the valley of the shadow of death. I don't fear no evil. You see what I'm saying? You're in the valley. You're in the shadow scrapping. Talking to a lion. Man to man, I'm coming to you man to man. Don't run to Nintendo, bro. It's me and you man to man. Just like I told you who you were yesterday. Man to man. What did you do? He's crashing out. You ignored the truth. Everybody knows it too. And then you went in, you sent all your bots to my page. You had them vanity like so that you could feel better and cope because AGN smoked you. You shouldn't have replied. Now you're getting smoked again. This time I'm not being fired. No, I'm going to show you how calm I can easily be and tell you the truth. But I'm a fiery being. You see what I mean? This is fire. It's real. It's not fake. Like I said, YouTube wants real content creators. They do. There's enough fakeness all over. Enough grifting all over. Everybody knows there's enough harassing all over, right? That's not anything impressive or amazing, right? I think they want something more alive. So yeah, you have the right to disagree with me all you want, man. All this because chaos caught in the hills. So now you know why I said he tried to paint me in a false image, man. And you came in and tried to harass my channel with all those people again, doing the same thing and sending all that stuff to me. And now you are defending PlayStation fanboys in the community like MBG, Reforge, and Porter Rock. That is funny. I'm defending them, or did I react to Reforge so many times that I went to kind of make amends and clean my conscience out as a man, right? Because there's some things I was like, okay, yeah, you deserve to be reacted to on that, right? Well, he's not a human being. Well, because he's on PlayStation, I can't go do that or something. I don't have a PlayStation. I show people I had almost 60 platinums last year early. I've been playing PlayStation 1 since PS1. There was no Xbox back then. I've been a PlayStation gamer, but I've been Nintendo first and foremost. I own Sega. I play everything. The only thing I got rid of was Xbox. That's the first time I've ever had that happen. Did I want that? No, it was disappointing. Do I want Xbox to die? No. When did I ever say that? Am I disappointed in Microsoft and what they did to the Xbox brand that I cared about in the 360 and Xbox One days? Yes. That's why I'm rebelling, because I actually care. You know, when you actually care, you show, like if a coach cared that his team was losing, his players messing up, guess what? He's going to get on his ass and get hot. Is he crashing out? Is Alex crashing out in his streams? He's just a fiery dude, right? He gets crunk. I'm not going to say he's crashing out. You start up, you play with fire, you get burned, right? Oh, no. Don't try to make fire look a certain way because you want to play games with it. And then when it smokes you, you want to get mad and do all these other things. Nah, man, things could be cool, right? But do you see me like coming at you? No, bro, it's not like that. Like I said, I'm being genuine with you. The only reason I did that to Chaos, and like I said, I see he's a nice guy, you know what I mean? But he should have not made that title. And I feel like somebody else wanted to do that, and he stepped in and took the heat for him. It's like you take the heat for dirt. And certain other people. Yeah, I told the truth. Oh man, I got all types of stuff on you, man, but I don't got to do all that. You know what I mean? You already know, bro. So it's like, at this point, I just want you to hear me out, man. I'm not coming here to destroy you. No, I'm going to take a different approach this time. So now Chaos knows why I did that. Do I hate you or anything? No, man, I got nothing against you, bro. What annoys me is that I can't sit here and attack corporate greed without some bots coming with their programs attacking me. It's crazy. You know what I mean? That's wrong. I'm the bad guy here. I jacked the price up on you. I made Game Pass $30. I killed the Xbox brand. I made all those decisions, but yet you're attacking a guy doing that. This is what I mean. This is insane to me. It makes no sense. And then all of a sudden I need to go pick on a little company, Nintendo. They own a little gaming company, not the $4 trillion company that takes the cross and turns it as an X and sticks it into the earth and robs it with mining camps and all that. Oh, you don't want me to keep going. You want the truth? Never thought about that, did you? Look at that X symbol. What you think that is? Sideways, cross, into the earth. $4 trillion, give me that. Rob the whole planet. Like, comment, and subscribe. Later.